This is the Art of Fashion TV, where art, fashion, and music all meet in one place, right here on the Art of Fashion TV.
Hello, and welcome to the Art of Fashion TV. I'm your host, John McMullen, and also creator. I have some wonderful guests here for you tonight. We have comedy, we have music, and we have filmmaking, and we also have wrestling. So it's going to be quite a treat to see all this come together in one place in the Art of Fashion TV. Here are my first guests from Shadow Alliance Wrestling. We have Vince Steele, and we have from the Bronx Wrestling Network, Anthony Mangano, promoter of the wrestling shows, mostly in the Bronx and all around the country, United States of America, I believe, and maybe going elsewhere very soon. Yeah. I hear you guys have been doing work in different countries.
Well, we're working on the Latin brand more.
Okay.
We've done shows in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. All right.
That's it for right now. But we've been in many different locations: Florida, Los Angeles, and mainly the New York tri-state area.
Very nice, very nice. So we just saw a show you did at the Martin Luther King Center in Long Beach, New York. Fantastic show. I think we'll have some clips here to show our audience. Can you tell us about the show and what that was?
Well, that's one of our partners, One Division Pro. We tend to switch up talents. We share talent and stuff like that.
There's a lot of collaboration between Shadow and One Division Pro.
I see.
The One Division Pro champion, Jared Diaz, wrestles a lot for Shadow and defends the title there. And in One Division Pro show, the MLK Center show, he defended it in a big fight against Jay Armani. And it resembles almost a MMA fight. And it was impactful, very impactful match between Jay Armani and Jared Diaz. And Vince, any thoughts on like that fight?
Well, that fight was pretty cool. I think my highlight was myself winning the Aztec Lucha Libre title, where I beat Felipe Jr. for.
Yeah,
very nice.
That was a great high-flying match where you had a lot of high-flying aerial maneuvers displayed by Felipe Jr., but it wasn't enough to tame the Jurassic Juggernaut.
So you're known as Vince Steele and the Jurassic Juggernaut?
It's all one name. It's a real big name.
Okay.
It's the Jurassic Juggernaut Vince Steele.
Okay.
That's where I go by, yes.
Wow. All right.
And also the GM of Shadow Wrestling Alliance.
Okay. And how long has this been going on now?
Well, I've been in the business of pro wrestling for about 23 years now.
I see.
I was blessed enough to start when I was 16, and now I'm 39. 3 kids later, I'm still doing it. I'm still loving it. So it's like
fantastic. I know you have some bigger plans coming up in 2025.
Yes.
What I hear
we're working with a lot of people. We'll be on the Roku channel under your umbrella. The Art of Fashion. We'll be having our programming on that channel and special live events that you'll be able to watch only on the Art of Wrestling Network.
Well, tell us what your Instagram is, how we can find you there, and maybe we can get more information about your upcoming events.
Me personally, I am, and my Instagram is Vince_Steele1. Shadow Wrestling Alliance is Watch Shadow. On IG, Facebook, search Vince Steele. Also for Shadow Wrestling Alliance, search Shadow Wrestling Alliance. Also X, my handler is Vince Steele, and for Shadow is Watch Shadow.
I see. That's pretty short handle right there. But like everything you guys do, obviously it's big.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
And the entertainment's big, and I know the audience loves it. We saw the Ring Girls there at your show in Long Beach. Do you plan to bring more of that back into the wrestling? Are you making some new upgrades?
Our next big show will be October the 18th.
Oh, okay.
titled Gasolina.
Ooh,
La
there we go.
Gasolina,
La
yeah.
Gasolina. How about that? And where's that going to be?
That's going to be in Richfield Park, New Jersey, 106 Bergen Avenue.
All right. Sounds huge. Wow. Sounds like it's on fire.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be one hot Friday night.
Wow, that's really amazing. So tell me, what else is happening?
So there's going to be this big Texas tornado tag match between my good friends, mis amigos para siempre, el grupo Primera Clase of Sebastian Cage and El Johnny Santos. They're facing these losers, this loser guy with a mask and some guy with purple hair.
They are the influencers of the streets. These are IG influencers from Puerto Rico who decided to change their styles in pro wrestling. And unfortunately, your boys cheated the last show that I had to enforce my authority and tell them that they wasn't going to win the belts that way. So I decided for October the 18th that they will go 2-on-2, no tags, all out street fight.
Wow, sounds...
And this one, over here when
I'm okay.
Wait, hold on, gentlemen. Please, let's keep it civil now. Let's keep it civil.
I'm okay.
You all right there, sir?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for coming, both of you gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
I see you guys soon at the next big event, October 18th in Richfield Park.
Yes,
New Jersey.
Richfield Park, New Jersey, baby.
Hello and welcome back to the Art of Fashion TV. This is our film segment, and we have with us a wonderful, talented filmmaker. She is just coming from the Grove Film Festival in New Jersey, having her film just premiere there to great success. And we have Sofia Oniva, the filmmaker, and Bill Drummer, who scored the music and the soundtrack with us. Thank you for coming.
Happy to be here.
So tell us about this movie, Faith. What's it all about?
So movie is about like love. It's a love story about two people getting beyond the ego and sacrifice for this love. And the end of the story you would know if you watch film.
I see. So is there a moral to the story? Essentially?
The moral that love teaches be beyond ourselves, our own ego, and think and live for other people.
I see. Now, someone told me that there's a dog in the movie, or is someone thinking like a dog or acting like a dog? What's that about?
Yeah, so...
Or is it man's best friend? I don't know.
Yeah, the story also touched topic of animal sincere love. So how animals, and in my story, the puppy can bring love into human life and give more pure love.
Was this the inspiration for the story, essentially, or?
Inspiration was God, church, love for people, my experience in life, my dog.
Your dog, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
I was thinking about telling love story, but I didn't want it to be too ordinary. And I thought about some unique scenario which can bring love story and make it unique.
So tell me about the music also, because I know music is also very important in a film to bring the atmosphere. Were there sound effects? What do you do for that? How do you make that happen, Bill?
Well, when Sophia showed me a rough cut of the film and she told me what parts of the film needed to be scored, there was something that was supposed to create awe, something very like, here's the universe and here's the city and then here's the main character. So I took some inspiration for Fanfare for the Common Man, which is just kind of a bold and brief theme. And then she needed something to kind of help describe how the character is sort of tense and philosophical. So a piano with a lot of echo, just playing arpeggios. And then to fill in for staring at the stars and pondering the universe. It's just something eclectic, like something maybe out of Star Wars, or Holst the Planets. And then she needed some fun music for a love story, so I went with the 80s vibe that I grew up with, synthesizers and piano, that sort of thing.
Amazing. Well, that's terrific. And what kind of equipment are you using? How do you...
I call it the plastic piano. It's a Yamaha that sounds like any instrument. Oh. So I go with piano and a synthesizer that sounds very just electronic and, robotic. And then lots of echo just to make it sound like it's floating through the universe.
Amazing. I love those 80s synthesizers like Vangelis would use in, Chariots of Fire.
Yes.
I think it was, something like that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you brought a film clip with you to share with the audience. So we'll go ahead and play that right now. Let's take a look.
What do you think when you're looking in the night sky without knowing any astronomy?
Do you have a website or social media where we can find out more about your film and your talent?
Yeah, so it's like a faith / short film, and Induct Group Inc. Instagram.
Okay, very good. And for you, Mr. Drummer?
Oh, I just stay under the radar, and when friends ask me to help with either video production, including sound effects or music, I can do that. So, but I'm on Instagram at Bill_drummer. No, I don't play drums. I play all the other things though. Bill_drummer at. You find me on Instagram if you like.
Great. Okay, well there you have it, folks. Our short film of the show, and I hope you enjoy it. Get to see it very soon. Again, thank you for coming, Bill Drummer and Sofia Aniva from the movie Faith. And we'll be right back with the Art of Fashion TV.
Let's go. 1, 2, what to do? What to do? Yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I said I did it. This is not no average advantage. Okay, I'm just here establishing a business. Yeah, I can get a bad bitch in a minute. Oh yeah. Okay, so holding you down, holding it down, long as you down. When you're feeling the rocks at the bottom of the ground, been at the ground, where them niggas is quick to just kick you around. They sending them rounds while I'm sending them back and they won't hear a sound. Bow, I did it. Yeah, this is not no average advantage. Yeah. I can a business. Yeah, I can get a bad bitch in a minute. Yeah. Okay, I did it. Oh, this not no average advantage. I'm just here establishing. Whoa. Okay, a little two-step, I can get a bad bitch in a minute, yeah. Let's go, yeah. Hard times till it's hard time, let's do it. Times have been hard, I've been through it. Came from the bottom to ruins, y'all niggas knew it. Y'all niggas try to just ruin it, came to realize they can't do it. I got the flows and emotion, that dig and emotion, and y'all better go ahead, get through with it. I'm about to go with it's over there, bad bitches over here. I'm about to go in the stupidest, she wanna fuck in the coop. Now she stuck in the mood, cause she don't wanna fuck with nobody else. Yeah, she no money, and I got the feeling you fucking nobody else. I'm on with your body, I know what you want, what you want with your body. I do it like this, yeah. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah. Whoa. Say I can get a bad bitch in a minute. Yeah. This is not no average advantage, No. I can get a bad bitch in a minute. Yeah. All time. Times have been hard, I've been through it. Came from the bottom of ruins. Y'all niggas knew it. Y'all niggas try to just ruin it. Came to realize I can't do it. No. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Hello and welcome back to the Art of Fashion TV. And this is our comedy segment. Today we have comedian from New York City, Effie Tan. Thank you for coming, Effie.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, we just caught up to you recently at Rodney's, which used to be the Rodney Dangerfield's Club back in the day. It looks like you're making the comedy scene recently. So tell us what you've been doing.
Yeah, so I'm from Australia and I started comedy about a year ago because I started going to therapy. And they've said that laughter is the best medicine, so I started doing comedy and it's been really helpful.
Okay, very good. That's a great start right there.
Thank you.
Okay, and then at some point, did the therapist say, well, maybe you should try it in a comedy club?
No, but they did suggest charging my parents for therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
I think once you start digging, all of the issues tend to be from childhood.
I see.
Love you, Mum and Dad.
There you go. You hear that, folks? All right, so tell us where can we find you on Instagram?
I'm at Effie_Tan, so that's EFFIE_TAN.
Okay, terrific. And thank you for coming again on the Art of Fashion TV.
Thank you so much. I am Effie Tan and I am a comedian. Ooh, it sure felt great saying that on TV. When you see a young Asian person doing comedy, you know we've stopped trying to make our parents proud. Asian parents send their kids to school in America to help them be the best doctors, engineers, and computer scientists. Instead, Western education has taught us to dream. So you have a new generation of young people whose sole ambition is to make jokes. So thank you to Hollywood, who has single-handedly not only halved my paycheck, but also the future productivity of Asia. Speaking of productivity, a lot of people are worried that artificial intelligence is going to replace humans one day. For me, that is already a reality because ChatGPT, the computer program, is already more emotionally intelligent than my parents. I don't call my parents anymore, don't want to risk it. Instead, I go to ChatGPT for emotional validation. For those of you who haven't used ChatGPT, usually when you put an idea into the system, its response is positive or constructive. It will usually say, this is a great idea or a great start, and here's how you can improve on it. If I were to go to my parents with an idea, there's no buffer. They just tell me what's wrong with it. If my parents were computers, I would just be getting a string of error messages. I went on a date recently with a guy that I met on a dating app, and he told me that when he sees comedian on a woman's profile, that's a huge red flag because it shows that she has unresolved trauma. I couldn't believe it. How could he not realize that this group of females is most open to seeing him naked? Seeing as we have a sense of humor. But personally, I haven't had too many troubles on the apps. Thank you very much. Because my profile says that I work in government and I'm a comedian, and most Americans have assumed that I am a politician. It's confusing times. I'm not from here, as you can probably tell. I'm new to New York, and I love this city. I think it's a fantastic place to be doing comedy. I love how being a comedian here is actually an acceptable career path. And there's no shortage of talent. Everywhere you look, there is lonely, traumatized people. I'm from Australia. Anyone know where that is? Down south, yeah, that's fairly accurate. But just so you know, we are in the Asia Pacific and we gave up being friends with China to prove our loyalty to the Americans. So please learn our exact locations in case we need help later. Back home, I work for the Australian government on climate policies. You guys know, you guys have that here, right? Yeah, maybe not after the next election, but right now you do. The hardest thing about adjusting to live in New York has actually been getting phone service. I have a Huawei phone, you know, the Chinese brand that was banned a few years ago because of national security reasons. People were worried that the Chinese government would be listening at all times. I have one of those because, you know, buy local. But it's been a problem in New York because none of your service providers would give me service. I went to AT&T, T-Mobile, Horizon, and all of them said, sorry, we can't help you, but we can offer you a democratic iPhone. This has been less of a problem back home because, as I said, I work for the Australian government on climate policies, and as part of my job, I go to conservative regional towns in Australia that have a lot of coal mines that are shutting down. These are also areas with low racial diversity. So naturally, I was a little bit nervous going to those places because all of a sudden, I find myself the only Asian on the street. But I didn't have to worry because people were really nice. They thought I was there to buy coal for China. One local mayor said to me, you know those wind turbines that we're importing from China? Yeah, they don't come with warranty. So when things go wrong, there's no one we can call. And I say, sir, sorry, I don't actually work for the Chinese government, but I do have a Huawei phone. So if you talk right into it, you can give your feedback directly to the Chinese government because they're always listening. All right, that's me. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the Art of Fashion TV. This is our music segment. And the clip you've just been watching was with rock singer Kai Caldrow. He's really big on the scene right now in New York, and he's just going to be coming off of a performance at Lucky 13 in Park Slope. Welcome to the show, Kai.
Hey, thank you for having me. Good
Awesome, awesome. I like the whole getup, the outfit and everything. It's amazing.
Thank you.
And it's not even Halloween yet, so.
No, we still got another month. This whole kind of month has been a sort of Halloween come early for me. The new music video came out on Friday the 13th. New song came out today, and debut show tomorrow.
Rock on, that's great. Your music and your style is really catching on right now with the rock scene. Can you tell us about that and what you've been doing?
I started working with some composer friends who are, multi-talented, musical virtuosos, and we started, I took my project to them, which at first was kind of like an EP of a few like industrial rock songs. It was kind of, I remember the essence that I remember describing it at the time was like, imagine if like Rob Zombie and Sebastian Bach had a love child, and Shirley Manson from Garbage was the cool aunt, and David Bowie and Iggy Pop were like the crazy uncles. And we kind of just did a few of those placidly, but before the first one was even recorded, we started getting these indie horror films reaching out and trying to license my my songs, and then it took off, and it kind of grew into you know, a full-on LP, a full album, and yeah, then you know, as we started doing that, then I, as I'd always hoped, you know, started shooting some cool music videos to go with them, which, you know, I play closer to like short movies almost.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're very narrative driven. The one that this new music video for his girl Friday the 13th is getting a lot of comparison to is Michael Jackson's Thriller, because it's, you know, it's like
that's awesome.
You know, it's like pushing 15 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
And so yeah, then
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, it's classic. And you know, so with that in mind, you know, I slowly started getting, you know, reaching out to other bands and stuff, and trying to seek out some hired guns to start playing live shows. And my big recurring collaborator, who she's was in the video for my song Read Alpha Remnants, and she's gonna be playing with me tomorrow night, is Roxy Pacifico, or Foxy Roxy, who she had been playing with this band for a while. I think they're still together, called Jackknife Stiletto, who are from
Is this the artist from Joan Jett's record label?
That's right.
Blackheart Records?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, no, she's
wow,
awesome.
She's also a daughter of Arcanic film.
No, that's Lorelei.
Oh, Lorelei. Okay.
That's
now
a
you also
different
work with her on this album, or actress?
Yeah, no, Lorelei. Yeah, no. So she had been in a few of the films that my music had been licensed to as the soundtrack of, and I recognized her from Boyhood, which came out about 10 years ago, which her dad, you know, is one of my favorite filmmakers, Richard Linklater. You know, School of Rock is one of my favorite movies. And
Awesome.
I remember being blown away when I saw Boyhood when it came out, where she's Richard Linklater's daughter in real life. In the film, she's the daughter of Patricia Arquette and Ethan Hawke. And I remember being, you know, like, kid performances in movies are never good, but like she really, I thought was, you know, she really blew me away. I thought she was amazing. And so now she's all grown up, and I reached out to her and we started talking, and she painted the cover art for my song Laceration Lounge.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kai. And be sure to watch The Art of Fashion TV. We're going to have more coming soon. Thank you.